What's up, guys? Powerbang here, and I'm bringing you guys the next war recap. I know it's been a while since I put up an actual war recap. However, the latest, I don't know, state of the game with all the server resets and updates and patches and nerfs and buffs and nerfs and buffs has erased all of the content with the exception of basically one war that we had that was a farm war against all troll bases, and it just really wasn't anything worth showing. So we're back in action this weekend up against Power CoC, and it was a combined roster, if I understand correctly, between Beer Goggles and Power CoC. They joined forces, took on WHF, and they got us on a good weekend, that's for sure. Very, very, very uncharacteristic war from our guys. It was our first, I don't know, tough base, range war type of war after the update, and I don't know what to think about it. I don't know if it was a distraction or something this weekend because of Easter, or if we just couldn't adjust, but it was just god-awful. I don't know what the heck happened. But as you can see, we lost 108, 111. We did out-percent them by about 1%, but it doesn't matter. They killed us on the stars. We just were absolutely atrocious at the Town Hall 9 level. It's got to be rectified. We will work on that and get better. But we did have some really awesome attacks and some stuff that I wanted to show so that we can kind of learn from some of the things that are happening now after the update, because the attacks are looking a little bit different, especially here. We do have a Town Hall 11 coming down to hit a 10 here, which is something that I don't normally show. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of perspective on the style of attacks that, instead of the mass witch attacks like we were seeing before, those are obviously not as OP anymore, so you're seeing a little bit different style of attack here. So the first thing that happens is he drops a quad quake there on the back side and then jump spells in. He's going to use that Grand Warden butt to kind of keep his troops, healthy as we get into the base here. Rage spell comes down, and he's only got 2 rages and a freeze spell now because he's used a jump spell to get in. He chooses to freeze that backside Inferno, and as his troops, the King and the Valkyries, get all the way back there, he rages up again, and both Infernos are taken down before the freeze actually wears off on that backside Inferno. So really, really nice job mitigating the Inferno damage coming in. So Johnny Bravo actually has his Queen and the healers and Grand Warden going on that far left side there with the Valkyrie still alive and all that. Gonna have to deal with that CC now, so that's gonna hold up the Queen, and they are gonna get separated from the lead pack of Valkyries. So the Valks are gonna end up dying eventually. He does drop in a wall breaker there to kind of try to get his troops in. The Valks unfortunately continue to take out the trash, but now we've got Hogs circling the ring, and the Queen and the Grand Warden are actually bringing up the rear. Now, bringing up the rear in this case means that they are going to follow along here and basically stay safe. Actually has a golem out in front as well. The Hogs finally hit a bomb there, and they are neutralized, but still, the cleanup is pretty much done. The Valkyries are still going on that backside, have cleaned up the entire trash ring, moving to the final gold mine, and it's really, really apparent here that this is going to be a 3-star. So the Queen and the Grand Warden, Queen still has her ability, gets through the entire base. It's not as clean as, it could have been, but at the same time, very, very, powerful attack that, even though the witches still, aren't as OP as they used to be, he still crushed the base. It was not, in any question there. So very, very nice attack to Johnny Bravo. Moving on to the Town Hall 9 stuff, guys. I'm going to feature quite a bit of Town Hall 9 content in this war recap because I've been getting hit up by you guys saying, show us some Town Hall 9 stuff, show us, Town Hall 9 Valkyries, we're having trouble with ours. The HP nerf has been too severe, etc., etc. So I'm going to show you guys some Valkyries today. I'm also going to mix it up with some air attacks. So what you're going to see here first is Danimo coming in with a Queen Walk, and he's going to do a Suicide Dragon Queen kill on this base. So 15 Hogs in the bag. It looks like he's going to have 2 Golems as well. So the first one comes in on the right. The second one as well. 2 external Teslas pop over there. So he's going to get really good value for that kill squad. Cannon and mortar also outside the wall, so 4 external defenses that are going to get taken out there by the kill squad. And now the goblins are actually taking out the town hall, are taking out all of this, storages and collectors out there. The funny thing is goblins, which once were pretty much useless, are taking out an entire section of his base and building a funnel there that his dragons will eventually use to take out that queen. So once the goblins get to work on that elixir collector, now we send in 2 dragons, put a poison spell on that queen, which I think she walks out of. Awful nice of her. And then the dragons go in and take care of her. And then that's going to leave them free to do cleanup. Hogs come in from the top, or just working their way surgically. And then the Archer Queen walk from that bottom side, has the defenses tanked, as well as the entire left side cleaned up already. Hogs get into that last section, take out the Expos here. He does have a Golem tanking on the backside. The cool thing here, guys, is he's got a couple Hogs working that backside air sweeper, air defense combination. And as he kind of heads over, if there were bombs there, he would have been protected by those last couple Hogs. So really, really nice job there from Danny Mo. Cleanup's pretty much already done with the dragons, the queen surviving. He drops a couple wizards on the backside of the trash ring. Everything good to go there. Getting that 3 stars for the good guy. So wonderful job with that. Let's watch Lucifer get taken out now by King Tut. King Tut bringing that 6-star war. Same with Danny Mo. I believe we're going to watch Danny Mo here in just a bit. We've got a couple guys that might get featured twice this recap, just because the style of their raids were something that I wanted to put forward. Normally I don't put 2 of the same guy in the same recap, just because so many people I'm trying to get recognition to and whatnot. But this one's a little bit different because it is the first time after the update that we've really looked at some of this stuff on a competitive base anyway. So Shattered Entry comes down here. Notice that, guys, he's bringing 2 golems out of his army camps. The CC contains Valkyries. That's the biggest change now. At Town Hall 9, being able to send those level 5 Valkyries with 200 more HP and quite a bit more damage is really, really, really effective. So it's very, very recommended that you consider altering the normal CC Golem and consider bringing those level 6 Hogs or level 5 Valkyries, as King Tut does here. So the Hogs come in to supplement those Valkyries. Look at how far they have pushed into this base, taking out the entire core, still tanking that backside. The Hogs continue to work their way around, but still a heal spell left and a very narrow strip of defenses here. The last few Hogs come in to reinforce that backside. Very easy to just drop a heal spell there in range of that wizard tower to make sure that the splash doesn't take care of those Hogs, but works his way through it. Awesome job with that. Cleanup is still working up on that left side. He's got wizards, he's got his queen, he's got Valkyrie still up. The Hogs finish up on the edge of the trash ring, and that's that. So King Tut getting it done. Beautiful job there taking out Lucifer. Let's move on to number 16 here, which is Grim. Now, Grim had I believe this is a pretty common base. I feel like I've seen it a few times. Can't really confirm that for sure. However, the Queen's going to begin walking. Uses the minion there to go ahead, break off that builder hut, and as well the army camp. Excuse me. So, once that's done, that's going to force that Queen to walk to the left and probably eventually into the center of the base. I believe that is the goal here. So from the top, you notice the CC and both heroes in that upper compartment. That's something that he's going to attack head on by bringing a Shattered Entry. Again, guys, notice the 2 golems out of the army camp, both at level 4. He drops the poison spell to cover both the king and the queen, and he's going to go ahead and wall break in now. So the Valkyries have gone ahead and created the funnel. Really effective job with that. He's going to go ahead and drop the rest of his army camp Valkyries and the CC Valkyries here. Check this out. The king goes down. Normal Valkyries have gone in. Here we go into the main compartment with the heroes. Everything's looking pretty good at this point. I don't see the CC coming out yet. The Queen is continuing to walk the base, taking out these defenses as she goes. But, the jump spell beautifully placed on that junction there in the core. And that is going to get the Valks to the core. It's going to get them through the compartment over there on the right. The Golem actually exits the base and is going to head around. Here come the Hogs surgically placed into that left side. That's going to be taken out by those Hog Riders. He does hit an unfortunate spring trap there, but that's going to be okay. He's out of Hogs at this point. He's still, I believe he's forgotten his CC. I'm not sure what the aim was here. We'll see based on what is in it. He has CC Hogs. It looks like he was holding on to him there. And notice, guys, the golden spikes there on those anvil hammers or whatever signifies at level 6. And look at how quickly they rip through these buildings. Really smart to bring max level hogs and max level valks in the clan castle, as the golems are going to be good enough to get you where you need to go if you have level 4. So highly recommended that you swap out max valks, max hogs in that clan castle, especially utilizing the auto upgrade that some of those higher level clans have, like us, you know, being level 9. Auto upgrading the troops 1 level, and then for the level 10 clans, you're auto upgrading 2 levels. So even at a Town Hall 8 level, you're able to donate max hogs and whatnot, which is absolutely crazy. So that's that for this base. Grim shatters it, gets absolutely crushed here. Kind of weird with the CC, but it looks like he was just kind of holding it back to see where it was needed. And then he reinforced those hogs that got sprung over on the left, so worked out nicely. So now we got Rick here. Once again, Danny Mo's going to take him out. Special shout out to Danny Mo. Cheers to you, my friend. Absolutely great war and awesome planning. Thank you for helping out others with their planning and whatnot. So just wanted to give you a special shout out, man, for really doing what you're supposed to do. So much appreciated. We'll keep up the good work there. Got the queen walk, little mini queen walk here. So he's doing a queen charge basically behind you know, the funneling there of the minions, the wizards and whatnot, and he had a giant there for cover. So the queen goes in and he's just taking out the Teslas that are going to continue to pop up for him, taking out these point defenses, and he does have a couple rage spells in the bag. He's got 3 haste. He's got a poison spell as well. That poison's going to come in handy for all these little troops. There's Valkyries in there, goblins, wizards. Definitely good that he had that poison. The queen's able to keep up no problem. And at this point, it is time to start dealing with the rest of the base after that queen takes out the wizard tower. Comes back down to the bottom left, and she's going to start working that left side now. In comes the kill squad now from the top right. Single golem comes down out of the clan castle, and the wizards come in behind. More wall breakers are going to open up that wall, and that's going to, you can see how that funnel was created. Nothing is above. You're going to see some more troops come in to target that inner compartment and work their way down the, you know, the interior of the base to that queen. The jump spell should go on that junction. That's going to direct the troops, you know, right to that queen. You're going to have the golem there and the king. That's just going to be, you know, really easy pickings basically. But in comes the loons and the hounds from the left side, as well as that queen kind of meeting up, doing damage, taking out those air defenses. So that's great. Got a huge clump of loons following a hound there with no air defenses left in the base. So at this point, it's just formality, guys. We've got no real threat to the balloons. Everything's tanked by the king or the golems or the queen even. So everything finishes up on the air sweeper and the core. That is that. Now we've got that clan castle taken out, and it is time to clean up this base. He's got troops on both edges of the trash ring. The heroes are still full health. So beautiful job to Danny Mo picking up that 6-pack, man. All right, guys, so 21 is next up. We've got Beast here, and this is an attack by Wilson, and I'm going to show you guys another air attack that's working in the new Valkyries into the plan. So the first thing first, he sends in that golem from the top right with 4 wizards to break off a really nice wide funnel. Here comes a second golem and more troops to break off, you know, basically a huge, you know, whole side of the base. He's getting that funnel taken out. Wall breakers are going to open up that wall. Just perfect. Now he's got the queen, he's got his king, and he's probably got some Valkyries going in. Look at the concentration of air defenses over here, guys. He's going to direct his troops straight in. The goal being to get the first 2 air defenses there with the Valkyries and with the king. So double bomb set triggered. He gets in there, he's got a heal spell on him, and he wants to get these other air defenses with the queen and with any wizards that happen to survive. So the wizard and the queen hop over, they tag team that air defense, get it taken out, and that is all but 1 air defenses, guys, taken out by the kill squad. He still has quite a few loons coming in. He targets several balloons in, going straight in at that air defense, and the queen actually takes it out before anything actually happens. So all 4 air defenses down, lots of loons left in the bag. The hound is floating right in the middle there, so it's really, you know, protecting well all of those balloons, and that's beautiful rage spell. Look at the spread on those balloons. There's no wizard tower that's touching any significant group of that. And then on the back side, guys, he's going to actually direct his last couple balloons here to go ahead and sneakily take out these last couple point defenses. The last wizard tower is smashed. Queen still has her ability. We've got minions on the edge of the ring over here, but that was just a fantastic raid by Wilson, taking advantage of a base that had concentrated air defenses, and he used those new Valkyries to just smash it. So, awesome raid there. That was one of my favorites of the war. Really, really liked it, man. So we'll move down to 26. As you guys can see, the ridiculous uncleared, mess that we had at 9. I think we had 4 bases uncleared. A lot of those were like 99%, 95%, whatever. But still, it's inexcusable. I mean, to have bases that, high of percentage means that it should be a really easy cleanup. And to not get it done is just baffling to me. So we have to clean that up to be able to compete at any sort of competitive level. And I think that we'll be motivated to do just that. Let's hope so anyways. Waleed taking on Buckeye Guy. He's going to do the shattered entry. Actually, this is like a cold-blooded entry. It's a cold-blooded entry. Quad La Lune here. Sends in a nice kill squad. Few wizards. He's got both heroes. He's going to hop in. Look at the value he gets. He gets the clan castle taken out. Gets an air defense. And check that out. He's going to get a Tesla farm as well. Knowing that you've gotten an air defense, you've gotten the Tesla farm, and you're going to hop the wall, pick off a wizard tower as well. I mean, the base is done right here, right now. It is completely over with. He's going to step forward, pop an air sweeper as well. Just wreckage, man. So 3 hounds already on that first air defense. Just really kind of backing up those loons and whatnot. The loons have not been shot to this point. The air defense is going to pick one of them off, but, he's not going to get any more than that. Here come the loons on the backside, following in the final hound. He's got 2 more air defenses to take out, but now that he's trimming the sides of the base here with the backside loons, he's going to force that first group. Look at that, right to the air defense. Gets it popped, and that is that. So, really, really nice raid. Backside balloon for the mortar back there. Cleanup's well underway, and pups all over the base. So, just smash the base. Great raid to Waleed. All right, guys. So, what's next? We got 29 next. Love these Yetis, man. This is my favorite mug. So, we got Wanted Alex getting taken out by Diego. I didn't help Diego plan this, but I ran this plan over with Diego, so it was cool to kind of see it come to fruition in the recap and whatnot. So Archer Queen Walk coming in on the top side there. She's obviously going to take out all of that upper quadrant there. Open up that wall, get in there, and do work. So that's one quadrant addressed. The other side on the left there by the Queen, you're going to see some dragons come in and some loons to back up the dragons and take out a quad Tesla farm that's in that empty compartment that spells L. I can read. So anyways, there come the dragons. First creating a funnel there on the Archer Tower and the Dark Barracks. Once that's done, he's going to see more of them come in on that the gold mine. So only 3 dragons. There's a 4th out of the clan castle. Here comes the balloons out of the CC, and check that out. Boom, 2 Teslas. Boom, there's a 4th Tesla. Wonderful job. He's going to get the wizard tower as well. Then move on to the expo. And drop some bombs there, crash down, take it out. The CC has been destroyed. And then from the bottom, we open up the wall, send in some Valkyries there. No heal even really needed. They get in there and completely destroy that compartment. He's got 7 hogs in the bag, drops in a couple there. He's just looking to pick his spots with those hogs and make sure that he's getting value out of it no matter where he drops them. So gets another point defense taken out in that mortar. I guess that's a splash defense, but still, the Queen bangs her way through the walls, converging on that last section. The P.E.K.K.A. is running free, guys. He waits to engage with the King, takes 1 shot, uses the ability, the Barbs and the Barb King take out that P.E.K.K.A., so the CC threat is gone. Backside Hogs come in, still has 3 in the bag. He gets that giant bomb triggered there. He's still got a dragon up, guys, so he is going to finally have the dragon go down to the air defense, but he can probably drop in the backside Hogs there on that wizard tower and then meet up with the Queen in the middle here as she heads towards the core. So there's those Hogs on the backside. A couple of them take out that wizard tower. He's got 1 more Hog left in the bag, 2 poison spells left in the bag, as well as a heal spell. So all of that's coming down in the core right now. A little swag action for you. Diego B getting it done, man. Really nice plan there and nice execution as well. It's always nice when you don't need all of your troops, man. All right, guys, K Money bringing it to JD here. We've got a AQ walk with a Go-Ho, guys. No Valkyries involved here at all. Wanted to show this one because, you know, you don't have to include the Valkyries if we're going with the ground attacks. So K Money's going to demonstrate that even though the time on the clock has been decreased, you don't have to wait a year and a half for the Archer Queen to do her thing. Notice how she's only taken out 3 buildings, and he's got both golems, the king, and all of his wizards down on the field. The key, guys, the time is shorter on the clock. So now, rather than, you know, waiting for that queen to pick off more objectives herself, you have to trust that she's going to get those same objectives that you scouted. But you have to shorten the walk a little bit and do more things at once if you want to continue to use that as a strategy. So he uses the queen walk. He's going to pick off all of those buildings down there, which is great. Uses a giant to tank for that mortar, opens up the wall with wall breakers, and the queen is going to head in and begin a queen charge at this point. So the king's in there. He gets the enemy king taken care of. You know, everything's looking really good so far. He's taken out the queen. He's taken out the king. He still has his queen charging in. And he just starts loading in the hogs on that right side. And soon to be here from the top, it looks like. The heal spell goes down. The hogs run into it. They do get the bombs triggered there. He gets one of them triggered. No double bombs set there. But here goes some more hogs to the top archer tower. And I believe more hogs still to the cannon on that backside. That's going to force everything through and through. The heal spell keeps everything healed up to full. The only, you know, scary thing here is he's got a whole lot of skeletons chasing him, but the queen's going to do them a favor and pick those skellies off as they head to the last defense. Everything's taken down. He's got the king working one side of the ring, wizards in the core actually getting some of those straggler buildings, and then the queen is going to use her ability to pick off that last elixir storage there for the 3-star. So that does it. 3 stars for the good guys. K Money getting it done, and I believe he had a 6-star war as well. So great job. While it was a down war overall, we did have certain individuals step up and really have a good performance. So it was nice to see that, and I definitely appreciate that from those people. So keep that up going forward, and if we can do that more consistently top to bottom, our results are going to look a lot better. So the Queen Walk comes in here from Steve-O. We've got a Zap Quake going down on the bottom air defense here. So he's got 3 air defenses left right now. The wall is open at this point, and the Queen is going to go in and pick up that upper air defense. The last question, guys, is he's got 6 balloons, and I assume a Hound in that clan castle. That's going to allow him to attack one of those quadrants, take it out completely, and then use dragons for the last section of the base. So things are looking good. He's going to be bringing in the king at some point, too. We're just going to have to wait and see how patient he's going to be and let that queen, you know, continue to work. So she gets the air defense taken out. And here we see the dragons. Really wide funnel there, and they're going to collapse, it looks like, on the air defense there. But look at that. He's got a whole bunch of balloons coming here. And I really liked how the dragon down there got the attention of the air defense. He sacrifices it, but that makes so all of the balloons survive. They take out that compartment with ease. No defenses left to really combat what's going on. He still has his king in the bag at this point, so we're kind of remains to be seen on what's going to happen. He's got a rage spell. He's probably going to drop it right here. We will have to wait and see. There it is. The balloons come in. They take out all of these buildings very, very easily. Really, really like that aspect. The king comes down to take out the enemy king as well as start the cleanup process. Notice the cleanup up top due to the queen and the drags have already started. And the queen actually busts out, takes out the 4th and final air defense. And that is that, guys. There's nothing but cleanup left to be done. The balloons continue to take out these defenses. Just completely massacres this base. Those balloons were hugely valuable, Steve-O. Absolutely love the attack, man. Beautiful job. All right, guys, so that was number 33. It's time to look at 34, and then we will look at 35 and 36 before we get out of here today. Definitely wanted to show you guys a variety of attacks, especially at Town Hall 9, because I know there's been a lot of complaints about how it's been difficult, and I can attest to that. You know, watching our guys struggle so bad after, I think some of it was just kind of taking things for granted after having Town Hall 9s be like automatic 3 stars for months now, you know, ever since probably November, once people got used to the last meta of the game. Town Hall 9 was just a given. There were no fails. There really were no dips for the most part. You know, Town Hall 9 just took care of business. But now it seems like, you know, things have to be a lot more thought out, more meticulous, more moving pieces at once, basically. Or just kind of weaker bases. Dips are going to be more common, I think. But at the same time, I think that the truly elite clans, the 9s will be taking care of business without the help of, you know, Town Hall 10s coming down, as you saw in this war from both clans. It was really, you know, kind of ugly. So it was one of those things where it's a learning experience. We're happy to, you know, kind of absorb the information and get better from it. But this is attack from 3 here. He's got the Golem Avalanche working. He's just bringing 4 jump spells, I believe it was, and a rage, and he's trickling in wizards with 5 golems coming in from around the base. And look at that. He just lines up wizards behind each golem, taking out the, you know, the cleanup and the defenses as we go. We've got interior jump spells, which is important. Triggering those giant bombs ahead of the wizards. The queen and the king are following everything up, taking out those, you know, it's just wreckage, man. So they get into this final, like, compartment over here, you know, with the jump spell. Unfortunately, has to burn one without, you know, having an answer for this bottom section. But he does have a poison spell or 2 still left in the bag. He's going to be able to use that for the king. He's going to have to bang through the wall here. But look at how many wizards he's got on the outside of the base here. They can reach everything. If they can't reach it, the queen can. So 2 unbroken golems so far and a golemite still alive. At some point here, the queen is going to have to bust through the wall. She still has her ability. Probably going to have to use it here shortly. As soon as she gets through this wall here to hopefully negate that archer tower damage. Now that we've got golems in front, there's really no threat. The queen uses her ability. And at this point, we can kiss this base goodnight. So 3 Curse taking out this base with the Golem Avalanche. Very unique attack and really nicely executed by him. Especially on that upper right side there, trying to keep those tanks in front of the wizards. So nice job there. Let's go ahead and look at 2 more guys. We got Canadian 3H. Shout out to Canadian as well. Awesome war from you, my friend. 6-star war. I really struggled with both of your attacks. They were both wonderful. Couldn't decide which ones to show. So I ended up choosing the first one here on 35. Simply because I was already looking at 12 to 13 raids I was showing in this video, and I'm like, dude, I don't have time for more, so got to get this done, hit the sack. But we're going to break in that first upper right wall there. A really nice wide funnel created. And at this point, we've got 6 Valkyries, and I believe 3 more in the clan castle. The king comes down. The jump spell goes down in the core there, and there goes the barbs. We've got a wizard there, as well as the Valkyries. Too late getting those down, though, and they are actually going to circle. That's not where you want your max level Valkyries, although they're going to do a great job clearing that trash ring. So into the core we go. The Valkyries are in there. They go over to that queen. Pop, just one shot there, takes her out. And they are still standing in a heal spell, full up. Look at how much damage they've done so far, just ripping this base apart. Jump spell on that junction at the end there. The backside hogs come into a quad Tesla farm there, inside of a heal spell. They're going to mow through it, no problem. Check this Valkyrie, still going. The max level one from the clan castle. And the hogs finish up working through the final few defenses here. And the Valkyrie continues along her path, cleaning up. Hogs are going to finish up on the final archer tower, and then it's just a matter of cleanup. Wizard takes out the town hall, and the Hogs get the last say on that builder hut. 3 stars for the good guys. Wonderful job to Canadian there. And let's check out one more raid, guys. Colo Warrior going to finish it off for us today, and he has got a Valkyrie attack, but it looks like he's only brought in 2 in the camps. Let's see what he brings in that clan castle. So the first things first, minions to funnel. Brings in the golem there with a bunch of wizards behind, taking out those storages quickly is the goal. Poison spell goes down on the queen to negate the damage coming into that golem. And second golem goes down, triggers a skeleton trap. The wizard one-shots the skeletons. And then finally some wall breakers there to go ahead and open up the wall. We do have a wall breaker fail, however, he drops some more and fails that as well. So now we've got the Valkyries. Let's watch these girlies. See if they can bust through the wall just like that. Only absorbs a couple shots there from the mortar. Really no damage done, but a jump spell goes down in that core. We do get that the P.E.K.K.A. and the clan castle taken out, and then the queen is also working. She does not have an ability left, so it's really beneficial here that she tries to get that Tesla taken out. Doesn't quite get it. Couple shots gotten off though, and the hogs are coming in, targeting everything beautifully. The king and the Valks wrecking the core. There's the Valks and the cores taking out those Teslas, and they're gonna move all the way back there. It looks like to the sweeper, help clear that compartment. So really nice job there. One Valk goes flying, which is unfortunate, but the hogs come in from the top as well. Giants nicely placed to tank for those hogs, get through those section. Looks like we've got a bomb trigger down there on the right. Single bomb trigger here as well. The Tesla made up the rest of the pathing to the double giant bomb. The Valkyries took care of that. So wonderful value there from the Valks. And the hogs worked their way through the last section of the base here. And we do have a heal spell for them as they get into the splash damage there from both the wizard towers. But that is that. Wizards and minions and Valkyries on the edge of the ring. He did have max Valkyries in that clan castle. The hogs finish it up. And that is going to be 3 stars for the good guys. So unfortunately, we didn't get it done this time. I don't have a lot of excuses. I was looking for something, you know, as a leader of the clan, trying to figure out what the heck is going on. But just didn't have it today. Congratulations to Power CoC. It was an awesome war. We did have fun, and you know, granted there were some sloppy attacks going on. It was still a good time. So thank you guys for being good sports. Congratulations on the win. Best of luck moving forward. And for those of you guys that are waiting to see me stream again, check me out tomorrow night. I should be around tomorrow, I believe 7 o'clock Pacific time. Which is 10 o'clock Eastern. So that'll be the deal. I did get called into my actual work tomorrow, so I had to shift my my normal schedule back from noon Pacific all the way to 7. So hopefully you guys are there tomorrow for that stream. I'll put out a video tomorrow to announce that as well. But guys, you've been awesome. Thank you for being here for this first war recap after the update. Unfortunately, we took the L. We'll try to be back next time with the W. We do have some awesome fun going on right now, though. We'll give you a little preview. We've got WHF versus One Hive Prime. This isn't your normal war, though. It is not necessarily WHF versus One Hive Prime. We actually have a mixed roster. We've got a mix of One Hive Prime and WHF on each team. A little bit of a social gathering, basically. So it's great fun. Best of luck to all the OHP guys and gals that are over. Happy to mingle with you. It's going to be a good time. So best of luck to both squads. So that is going to do it, guys, for this war recap. This is Powerbang. I'm signing out till next time. Take care.